Did you know that turmeric might be doing more harm than good? If you're over 60, yes. That golden powder you trust for your joints, your heart, your memory, could be quietly working against your body. Why? Because most people make one critical mistake. They combine turmeric with the wrong foods, foods that seem harmless, even healthy. But when paired with turmeric, they can block its healing power, cause inflammation, or even trigger digestive issues you didn't expect. And here's the scary part. You probably have these foods in your kitchen right now. If you're over 60 and using turmeric daily, this is your wake-up call. The truth is, turmeric only works if your body can absorb it properly. So today, we're going to fix that. You'll discover the top 3 foods that you should never pair with turmeric. And later, I'll show you the 3 best ingredients that supercharge turmeric's effects, up to 2,000%. If you care about your joints, your heart, your brain, stay with me. Let's get started. Let's talk about something millions of Americans over 60 are doing wrong every single day. You've heard about turmeric. You may even be taking it regularly, in a tea, a capsule, or your morning smoothie. You're trying to do the right thing for your body. But what if I told you that you may be blocking the very benefits you're hoping for? That powerful yellow spice, known for reducing inflammation, easing joint pain, protecting memory, and even supporting heart health, only works under one condition. Your body must absorb it properly, and that's the part no one talks about. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory compound. But curcumin is difficult to absorb, very difficult. Without the right conditions, your body might absorb just a tiny fraction of it. The rest? It's wasted. Worse, certain foods don't just reduce its effect. They can actually make turmeric harmful, causing bloating, indigestion, and even inflammation. So let's expose the 3 common food traps that can turn your turmeric routine into a health mistake. First, we need to talk about something almost every kitchen in America has: dairy. But not just any dairy. We're talking about processed dairy, like pre-sliced cheese, powdered creamers, flavored yogurts, and bagged shredded cheese. They're convenient. They're tasty. They're in your coffee, your breakfast, your afternoon snack. But here's what they're also doing. They contain preservatives, stabilizers, artificial flavors, and added sugars, all of which put stress on your digestion, especially if you're over 60. As we age, our metabolism slows down, our digestive lining weakens, and when your body struggles to digest food, it also struggles to absorb nutrients, like curcumin. On top of that, the proteins in dairy can bind to curcumin, stopping it from being absorbed in your bloodstream at all. Imagine this. You take your turmeric with a slice of cheesy eggs in the morning. You think you're helping your joints, but that cheese is blocking the benefits completely. Even worse, for people with arthritis, acid reflux, or sensitive stomachs, processed dairy can trigger inflammation. So what should you do? Simple. Replace those processed items with plant-based alternatives like unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. These are easier on digestion. They're anti-inflammatory, and they let turmeric do its job, without interference. Now, let's move to the second silent offender, vinegar. Yes, that tangy bottle in your salad dressing, that sour kick in your pickles, that healthy apple cider vinegar shot you take each morning. Sounds innocent, right? But here's what you need to know. Turmeric and vinegar do not mix well. Turmeric is delicate. Curcumin needs a stable, non-acidic environment to be absorbed properly. Acidic foods, especially vinegar-rich ones like pickles, ketchup, vinaigrettes, and mustards, can break down curcumin before your body has a chance to use it. It's like throwing medicine into a chemical bath. It doesn't survive. And if you've got acid reflux or a sensitive stomach, combining turmeric and vinegar might leave you feeling bloated, nauseous, or worse. Many people think adding turmeric to salad dressing is a great idea. It's not, if that dressing is full of vinegar. But here's the fix. Make your own dressing with olive oil, a bit of lemon, and black pepper. It tastes amazing, and it boosts absorption instead of destroying it. Or, if you love vinegar, just keep it separate from your turmeric. Time your meals wisely. Give your body a chance to absorb turmeric before the acid hits. Now let's tackle the third, and perhaps the most sneaky, culprit, sugar. Not just any sugar, but refined, added sugars found in sugary cereals, muffins, pancakes, cookies, and packaged snacks. If you're over 60, you probably grew up thinking a sweet breakfast was a great way to start the day. But here's the cold truth. Sugar is one of the most inflammatory ingredients in the modern diet. It spikes your insulin, it stresses your organs, and it literally feeds inflammation in your body. Now combine that with turmeric, whose job is to fight inflammation. What happens? It's like pressing the gas and brake pedal at the same time. You cancel out the benefits. And even worse, you may end up making things worse for your joints, your heart, and your brain. Let me say this clearly. If you're sprinkling turmeric into a sugary muffin or a frosted cereal, you're wasting the turmeric, and your body is paying the price. But you don't need to give up taste. Instead, shift to whole, unprocessed choices. Add turmeric to unsweetened oatmeal. Blend it into a smoothie with banana and blueberries. Drizzle raw honey, just a small amount, instead of dumping in white sugar or syrup. This way, your body works with turmeric, not against it. Let's pause here for a moment. Because these first three food traps, dairy, vinegar, and sugar, are in almost every American household, you're not alone. But now you know better. And once you know the truth, you can change the outcome. You can start feeling better, thinking clearer, moving with more comfort, aging with more strength. But knowledge is just the first step. The real power comes from action. Next, let's explore how to supercharge turmeric using 3 ingredients that work with your body, not against it. Stay with me. Let's continue. You've just learned what not to pair with turmeric. Now it's time to flip the script. Let's talk about 3 powerful ingredients that actually help turmeric do its job. Not only that, they can multiply its effectiveness. One of them boosts absorption by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo. Let's start with what many consider turmeric's secret weapon, black pepper. It's more than a kitchen spice. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, and piperine is what makes turmeric come alive in your body. Here's why. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is hard to absorb, but piperine changes that. Studies have shown that piperine can increase curcumin absorption by, listen carefully, 2,000%. That's the difference between wasting your turmeric and letting it fight inflammation, support your joints, and protect your memory. And the best part? You only need a little. Just a pinch of freshly ground black pepper is enough. Mix it into your turmeric tea. Sprinkle it on eggs with turmeric. Add it to your soups, your smoothies, even your salad. There's one catch, though. Freshly ground pepper is best. The pre-ground pepper sitting in bottles for months? It loses potency. Whenever possible, use a pepper grinder or buy whole peppercorns. Also, if you take turmeric in supplement form, check the label. Does it contain piperine or bioperine? If not, your supplement may be far less effective than you think. Let's be honest. If you're over 60, your body may not absorb nutrients like it used to. That's just part of aging. But that also means the way you combine your foods matters more than ever. Black pepper is one of the easiest ways to make your turmeric work for you, not against you. Next, let's talk about something equally powerful: healthy fats. Why? Because curcumin is fat-soluble. That means it dissolves in fat, not in water. If you take turmeric without any fat, it may just pass through your system unused. That's a missed opportunity. But when you pair turmeric with the right fats, it unlocks the door to your bloodstream. So what kinds of fats are we talking about? Think natural and unprocessed. Extra virgin olive oil. avocados, almond butter or peanut butter, chia seeds and flax seeds, fatty fish like salmon. These fats are heart-healthy, brain-boosting, and ideal for curcumin absorption. Let's get practical. If you make turmeric tea, add a teaspoon of coconut oil. If you eat eggs, cook them with olive oil and a dash of turmeric and pepper. If you make smoothies, toss in half an avocado or a spoonful of nut butter. Even soups and roasted veggies can be perfect turmeric carriers. Just add a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of turmeric near the end. One thing to avoid is processed or dangerous fats, like margarine, vegetable shortening, or anything deep-fried in low-quality oils. These fats may increase inflammation and cancel out turmeric's anti-inflammatory benefits. So remember this: fat is not the enemy. The right fat is your turmeric's best friend.